So you finally arrived at camp after a long day out on the motorcycle. You're ready to get a fire going and get some food started so you can get your grub on and sit around and enjoy the fire for the rest of the evening and relax. But you realize, oh man, I've got nothing to start the fire with. So you're digging through your motorcycle looking for spare receipts that you don't need, or packaging, or anything you can think of that'll help you get the fire started. I've been there, I've done that, and it's been a real challenge. So in this video we're going to take a look at the Blackbeard fire starter and see what it's all about. I'll let you know what led me to try this thing, and we'll get into all that coming right up. I successfully started a fire in my garage with a flint and steel.
Previously.
Hello and welcome to Touring Midwest. My name is Andrew. I like to do a lot of motorcycle content around here. Like to go out with my son whenever possible. We enjoy motorcycle camping, and we like to check out restaurants and breweries and things like that. So whether you're into motorcycles or you just want to know where to find the best burgers, brews, and things to do and see around the area, consider hitting that subscribe button and we'll start checking out this Blackbeard fire starter right here. Advertising does work, because this came through my Instagram feed probably 3 or 4 times, and I kind of looked it over and I was like, yeah, that looks kind of neat. I'll have to look into that at some point. And finally the other day it came up in my Instagram feed and I was like, I'm going to give this a shot. Maybe there's something to this. Maybe this would be good for motorcycle touring and motorcycle camping. So I went ahead and pulled the trigger. Added it to my cart, bought her up. This is available. You can just buy it in a single unit like this, or you can also buy it in a 3-pack or a 5-pack. Of course, you can buy as many of those as you want. But I just wanted to try one and give it a shot and see if it's something I want to bring with me on my motorcycle trips. As you can see, it's not very big. It won't take up a ton of space. It is waterproof. It is windproof. That's pretty important when you want to start a fire. So, I've seen them take this in their commercials, take this out of water and put a spark to it and it lights up. Won't take up much space on the bike, doesn't weigh much at all. It's made in the USA. Let's just check it out. It got late at night and it's crappy outside, so I mean that would really put this to the test, but the lighting is good here, so I'm going to go ahead and try to start a fire in my studio. Don't worry, we're going to use a pan. So first things first here, we want to remove the plastic wrap around the rope. You don't want to be lighting plastic on fire. I do have a fire extinguisher on standby if this goes sideways, y'all. This is basically a big chunk of rope, and it's treated in a wax and whatever else makes up their special material. Don't have any scent, so if you do carry it on your bike, you're not going to really have to worry about that, I don't think. Doesn't appear to leave any staining or anything. So according to their instructions, you want to cut off a piece with a sharp knife. And I maybe took too small a chunk maybe, but we're going to try it out. Now you just want to take a bunch of it in your hand and kind of break it up. I mean, it was already pretty broken up, but this is going to get all the fibers loose. Just like so. Nice little ball of it there. Set it in the center of this pan, and I'm going to use a flint and steel. I'm just going to put spark to it.
Moments later.
So far this is not working as fast as it does in their videos, but maybe it's because I'm not very good at this.
"12 seconds later."
These are pretty good sparks. giving up yet. If this still don't work, we're going to try a lighter and see what happens. Okay, I'm going to try and put a little magnesium on it now and see if that helps. What you wanted. Would you give it a try or just keep on wondering? In the shadows away, just
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, so far we have no fire. I'm going to try a lighter just to see what's going on here. Okay, so it started right away with a lighter, which is good. I don't know why it wasn't working properly with the flint and steel. I felt like I was getting some good spark into it, but obviously perhaps not good enough, I don't know. But this seems to be burning very good. It's putting off a good amount of heat, and if it stays burning for a little bit of a length of time, I think you'd have a real chance at getting a fire started. So that is pretty nice. Maybe just bring a lighter instead of a flint and steel. Maybe I need to practice a little more. I'm not ashamed to admit it. Gavin was in Cub Scouts for a couple of years, and last year we got to mess around with the flint and steel a little bit. It's the first time I ever tried it. So I'm kind of proud of myself that I was getting as good a spark as I was off of it. But anyways, it's just as easy just to carry a lighter with you. But I think this is good. So this is burning pretty nice. If you had some like small sticks and some, you know, pine needles and things like that, you could start building this up, and you know how to start a fire, right? If this is promising and it works out, I plan on taking it with me camping, so you will see it used. I was getting frustrated with the flint and steel because in their video they just put a little spark to it and it takes right off. So that was a little bit frustrating. To me, this did what it was supposed to do once it actually took off. I mean, I just put a little flame to it and it took right off. Alright, so now the flame has gone out and it's just kind of smoldering here a little bit. I'm going to move it off to the side and we're going to try it. We're going to try it again. And this time I'm going to give you a nice close-up. So I felt like that was actually a pretty good sized chunk, but we'll cut off a little more this time. And I've still got quite a good amount of this left, so if you can, you know, get the fire going the first time, I think it would last you a little while. It doesn't smell all that good now that it's just smoldering in the garage, I'll tell you that. We're going to give this another shot. We're going to try a little magnesium again. Alright, we got a little magnesium in there. Hey, if I'm not doing this right, please don't make fun of me. Okay, there we go. That worked. Did you see that? I successfully started a fire in my garage with a flint and steel. Now that's what I'm talking about. Put a little magnesium in there and it goes right off. Now I did not see them put magnesium in there on their video, but maybe you have to. I think I recommend this. I think I would take this with me. I'm going to take it with me, and I'm going to update you after I use it out in the real world, trying to start a fire in the wilderness. Blackbeardfire.com. Check them out. Again, proudly made in the USA, which is awesome. I think it seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. Sorry it took me so long to figure out how to use the flint and steel thing quite right. You're probably going to say you should have used the magnesium from the start. I know, but I was seeing if I didn't have to. I thought maybe just a spark would get her going. You know what? Let's do one more experiment. Let's get a piece of it a little wet. We're going to see if we can get this going, even if it's a bit wet. The liquid beads up on there, so I don't even think it really soaks into the fibers. It doesn't seem to. That's interesting. We're going to get it pretty wet. Did you see? Yeah, the water just beads right off of it. So that's pretty interesting. Okay, let's put a little magnesium on here. So in any case, there you go. The water just kind of beads off of it. I'm quite certain that that's due to the fact that it's coated in wax and flammable materials. So, but yeah, I am gonna definitely take this with me. I think if nothing else, it definitely helps. I mean, it burns nice and long. It burns warm. If you had enough dry things to kind of get going on here, you could get a good fire started. And I'm all about having some help because, you know, you're usually not carrying newspapers and things with you on the bike, although that's another option. You certainly could do that, but perhaps this would take up less space. I don't know. Add it to your arsenal. Give it a try if you want. If you don't, that's cool too, but I definitely appreciate you watching this video. If you'd like to see another video from me right now, you can check out this one right here. Down here is one that the YouTube algorithm determined you might like. Over here is a link to my YouTube subscribe page. Please subscribe, don't forget to ring the bell, and that'll keep you updated and informed of any future videos that I release here on my channel. You don't want to miss that.